Welcome everybody, here's your Strategy Wolf and welcome back in the half of the year 957, and according to our feelings we are about to die. Hiffite is second, representing the House of Bledry, of course, down here in Penfro. He recently lost all his appetite, so he's now malnourished and inappetitic. Kind of banned any feasts and good food from the house, from the court, so other people are also kind of starving. Not the nicest time down here in Diffit, but also not the nicest time over here in Ireland, where our new ally and our brother-in-law, King Tostix, being attacked by the massive kingdom of Alba that just with the sheer numbers is conquering Dublin, which is probably not going to last in the hands of Cornwall. It's going to be defeated quite easily for Alba. So this monster is growing. So probably also threatening our Leinster possessions over here. However, probably might also run out of our jurisdiction since we've got a young second son last time, Eldwin. So at the current situation, he would definitely inherit Wexford over here. Yeah, let's observe how this is going. I mean, at the moment, this pays us nothing, gives us no people, so it's not really relevant. However, of course, for the people that got used to 2 counties at the moment, for the feeling of pure power, sad to see that it's gonna probably get lost, because I definitely don't just randomly want to disinherit him, and I feel I don't have that many options right now to really tackle that problem. Alright. Before we get in, of course, guys, if you like this one or you like this series, and if you haven't yet, please leave me a like and a subscription. And it motivates me a lot, keeps me going, pushes this channel while it costs you nothing. So thank you so much for that. Also, of course, if you have anything to add, to criticize, to inspire, or so on, let me know in the comments. I'm happy to interact and react to those ones. This would be amazing from you. So thank you very much also for that. And let's go right in. Let's see if Hiffite is maybe overcoming his malnourishedness. If we find ways to gain some weight or something. Oh, we can gain weight. I feel like in these situations we are diligent. And where we have just young sons that are not old enough, in this worry situation, I think I would try to gain some weight. Of course, not at the feast, but alone. Somewhere, but at least I don't want to die on malnourishment. This is quite unlikely. However, it's not changing everything so quickly, so we're gaining weight for the moment. Here our ally gets defeated pretty hard. Whoa. Check out these massive armies. Yeah, he's also in war. We've lost the war already, so Dublin will go to Alba, which is further expanding and posing like the empire up here at the moment. Wow. Alright, and we have King Rufon no longer sharing power with Duke Rufon. 2 Rufons in charge. Still our king, and who was his regent? Oh, the grandfather. Alright. Interesting development. Yeah, what happens after here, it's also the heir, okay? Let's see, it's going to be interesting to see how strong our Walesian king is going to be in the face of these Alban menace. In the meantime, we can join Mormer Roglach's Grand Tournament, which is where? Oh, not that far. Can we join? What kind of melee? Oh, it's already ongoing, right? So we're probably too late. No, we can join. Do we want to join? We're not traveling that much with our one-legged content man. No, we're not the person. We're definitely not the person. We're almost about to die from not eating. So no, we're not the man to join in here. However, good to see that people are doing that. And yeah. What else? A betrothal to the sensible Hiffite. A pros betrothal between my brother and friend Ainian Aberfraw and your daughter Mabin Abledri. Does this lead to anything? Okay. An alliance with Lord Merthin, Lordship from here, from Mons. 680 men. Who's that? His brother. His brother, he wants to marry off to our daughter. I think this is kind of fair. Oh, she's actually our legitimate daughter. Yes, let's do that. Why not? It's a good... another time into the Aberfraw house. We gain a lot of prestige. That's kind of a worthy one. Still only 600 men of allies, but nevertheless, it's okay. Well, let's do that. Also within the realm, so it does make a lot of sense. Let's keep going and observe. Yeah, we also still saving up 500 basically. In case we'll ever get there in the next time, so we can bring Leinster from the tribal holding to a feudalized holding, but yeah, we never know. You never really know. I'm proud to see my daughter no longer as a child but as an adult. Mabin grew up fast to a web weaver. Interesting to see, and probably she's going to get married very soon too. Here we go. Goodbye, my daughter. Probably she's moving. Is she moving here? Yeah, she moved up here to this island up here. Hope she has a good time. Which provides us also with another alliance partner. And Catobli plus Horn was destroyed. Well, we didn't care too much about it. I hear about warfare. Whew. It's not that relevant. I feel like, no, we're rather safe up for the feudalization. Okay. A landslide in Diffid. A landslide has been reported in Diffid, purging several villages and killing many. I need to act quickly if I'm to help the people there. Oh gosh. It's too bad there's not much we can do. But we are diligent, no? Let's try to help the victims as much as we can. Yeah, that's what we need to do. We are callous, but we are diligent. So I feel like this absolutely overwhelms here. Recent lands are just 2 years. Yeah, this is really bad. Okay, let's definitely do something. Let's try to help the victims as much as we can. Of course, it results in a stress gain for us. Let's see how we react to that one. At least at first we get a stewardship perk. And I said, because of the skepticism we have for our direct duke who revoked a lot of titles, let's do meritocracy. And yeah, we don't absolutely dislike him, but shall we? Shall we get this in a way content? So we're not randomly doing it. He must show further signs of really misbehaving, so we start to get the claim to its title. Okay, death of a beloved local. A beloved priest who was known for the boundless generosity and kindness and lived in a nearby town recently died. Such a beloved figure will be remembered by the community in a great ceremony. I have been invited to the funeral and perhaps it would do to pay my respects. I'm a lord, why would I attend a commoner's funeral? Exactly, I feel like that. Yeah, we're callous. No. Not going. And to the cold-hearted Tiffide, yeah, I've been corresponding with your Chancellor Alcuin and it has been a shameful diplomatic display. You're not the man I thought you were. Oh god, who's it? Mormer Martin of Dublin, okay. Well, it is what it is. I also don't consider you the man I thought you'd be. Morma. Gout-ridden. Commander promoted. Yeah, Bryn. Is there anything why we wouldn't take Bryn? Not that I don't want to complain, but I feel like we have a lot of homosexuals in Wales. Yeah, but you're very much welcome. Always helpful to have a couple of competent knights around. Our yeah, dying situation hasn't changed though. We can shan food again, but not at the moment. Nope. Still gaining weight. Yeah, it doesn't really make sense. We could develop our capital. And actually I think we will. Yeah, despite us being stressed, if we are diligent, we are doing that. Yeah, we are full almost at the maximum stress level, and this is gonna be a harsh one if something happens. Yeah. Life on the edge. Lord Hiffite II going crazy or like going really hard, trying the best for his people. Look at him. It's a little bit of a... Yeah. Crazy one. Maybe actually we would change to... No, I could change away from our steward focus. Maybe next time, and then we could go for a learning one. Maybe we focus a little bit on our body. Because we notice that we have such stress. Are we feeling very diligent? We would like to change something. And content. doesn't mean you want to die young, right? You don't need a lot, but like living and seeing his sons live, maybe this is some kind of option. So maybe I'm going towards the health focus later on. And actually, why we're not doing right now, there's nothing we're really waiting for over here and no reason to not do that. Yeah, okay, let's do it. Let's get the medicine focus. Maybe it helps us a bit. We are not very untalented in at least in the learning lifestyle, so let's do that. Let's see where this takes us. We're still the Chancellor, not the Steward, which is really sad. We would get so much more money over here. Here we're just getting prestige and we're not really talented. But yeah, I'm taking job as well. But actually I'm quite stressed. Are we taking the job as well? Wow. But by the way, just looking our increased development with all the events we on our diligence, we took Diffit up to 15 already. Oh, we're gaining 50 extra taxes. Yeah. 200 missing again. We're gonna get there one day. Let's check out London, 12. Are we now number 1 in the British Isles? 15 in Somerset, okay. But we're definitely still among the richest areas, top 3 richest areas here in the British Isles. I don't know if it is actually that desirable, not that other people over here or the Gallic, the Alba Empire gets appetite for us or something like this. Yeah, with their 6,000 men just at the king's hand. Wow. Is it the biggest? How big is West Francia? 8,000. Wow. Okay, yeah, they're quite big. West Francia, interestingly, expanding into, here the possessions in Iberia. Al-Andalus, 6,000 men, also not small. Leon, Galicia. Let's have a quick look over the map. What is out there at the moment? Abbasid Empire. 4,000 Safarid. Oh. Safarid, interestingly, also Sunni. Okay, we've got Byzantine, 7,000, yeah. Another wolf. A lot of wolves down here. Yeah, interesting. Over here, Polybia is... Oh, Christian already. Lithuania, not. Bohemia, Christian. Moravia, Christian. Okay, and here we've got Orthodox Khazaria. Fascinating. Yeah, here's a kind of a mixed max. Yeah, but definitely Alba is among the powerhouses of Europe. Denmark over here is still Nordic, okay. Bomber. He looks kind of funny. Nice beard. Alright, little excurse over here and look on Europe. Let's continue. Marital recriminations. I'm surprised to find my wife skulking in my study. By the look on her face, something is clearly upsetting Berngith, yet it takes me a while to convince her to share her concerns with me. My beloved, I must confess to you that Kindle has gravely insulted me. I cannot bear the thought of being close to the thought of being close to that coarse man any further. Is he so coarse? Right. Yeah, but do not bother with such nonsense. We don't have the best relationship to her. Really, I don't care right now. We need helpers. We're diligent. We want the best for our land, not for her. So yeah, do not bother with such nonsense. Our relationship is drifting a little bit apart. Yeah, and she is quite intriguous. So I wouldn't be surprised if sometime our wife turns against us. Let's see. We don't think like that. Also our son developing though. And his potential, or his wife. Oh, thrifty clerk. Oh my god, she developed really shit. And she's wheezing. Well, this is okay. This wife is... But he's turning out, for a 13-year-old, quite promising, no? What is actually my... Is he still competent to teach him? Arrogant, sadistic, content. Yeah, he's at least in martial arts, he's quite good, and then we want him to be quite good in this too, so yeah. He turns out... And it turns really relevant how he turns out, because we just died. Lord Hiffite II of Diffit rests in the arms of the Lord at 47 years of age. He died in his sleep, a meek and bashful man. He will be remembered by many a submissive, sometimes flustered ruler. Livert ascends to the throne merely 13 years old. He will need to rely on his regent Tanki during his first years of rule. Well, that is interesting. Let's have a quick look at the lineage. So we are Livert the third, Hiffite the first, Leverage the first, Leverage the second, Hiffite the second, Leverage the third. So not so many different realms right now. Let's see how we turn out if we are going to be the same the lineage of the crazy. I don't know. Tanki is our regent, our bishop. And he, we can be quite happy about that one. He's quite a competent man, I would say. So this is good. What else? Titles lost. Yeah, Eldwin, of course, lost Leinster over here. It is what it is. In the moment, it doesn't really matter. Or we should have a claim on Leinster. Yeah, a strong one. But actually, we do like our brother. I don't know, we wouldn't necessarily go over here to attack him. Let's see how he's going to react, Kai. Since he was revoking quite a lot recently. Yeah. So let's have a look at us. We are cynical, calm, and bossy at the moment. We're getting our training on fighting from our marshal, from our, not aunt, uncle, kind of uncle-in-law. However, he's from the Blattery family, so makes sense. Our spymaster, our aunt, is still protecting us, makes also sense. Actually, people are quite loyal, which is nice to see. I mean, we just have this one territory. And despite his crazy, maybe his father has been also liked. Yeah. We're 13 years old, let's see. This I don't want to click too much. I got a patch, why didn't I? Very nice to see, sure. Let's go slowly through our tasks. We don't have equipment, right? Milk tooth. How we live? Yeah, do we want to carry out our milk tooth? I feel like we're not that eager about this anymore. But actually, the Cambrian book about warfare we should get in. The Roe Antler, yeah. Rue Antler. And the Pressed Violet also will be helpful. So yeah, this one is going to be nice because we're learning about warfare. I will therefore also repair it now. Can we? Hello? Select artifact about warfare. Yeah. And equip it definitely. Yes. So here we go. Family members can get married. Son and that's actually quite helpful. So we can. How old is she? No, she's traditionally not gonna get married, my mother. But son and my sister, maybe we can get some alliance in. No, not really. And let's just get this great smart man to our court. I feel like this would be helpful since she is lowborn. Let's do a matrilineal one that he comes to our court. That would be useful. Yeah, he's quite smart. I'm happy to have a philosopher around. Okay, we would inherit Leinster. We can we get a alliance with Tostig? Oh gosh, not at all. Difference in military. This is gonna be a really hard one. Our uncle. Oh, sorry. Oh, is this here our uncle? Yeah. I don't fully understand. Also not working. They're all not working. And we've got him of Amandal. Anandale. Where's that? Oh, we related to this man. Are we related to this man? Anan? I don't know. And Connacht? Okay, this makes sense. Still, however, they don't want a alliance right now. Do we have any alliances? I guess not. Basically just to King Rufon. Which will not help us against our lord, but maybe like he considers this. We are allied to Rufon himself. This might be helpful. When are we gonna get married? In 3 years? Okay. Sorry guys, I'm taking my time over here to analyze the situation, so not so much progress is going to be it right now. My nephew, half-sister and Geralt, what is kind of education does he get? Learning. Well done. Get some from the philosopher. Anything else? Not really. Does he have a successor? Let's search for one though. We have the prestige. And apart from this, yeah, maybe let's start some play. Meet peers. Could kind of post that. No, this is kind of cheap. Get some kids in Penfro. I feel like this is nice. Recreation, manage guests. It's kind of our brother, sure. Is that my nephew? There's not that many guests available somehow. Only those two. And they're really young. I mean, I'm way older now. Then it just doesn't make sense that we want to play with them. Can we... No, there's nothing else about recreation. So now we'd rather keep that. And yeah, let's have... Actually, we had 13, but now our regent is in charge. He's cynical. He's cynical as a bishop. Interesting. Patient, stubborn, conscious scribe. Yeah, I feel like he keeps everything together at the moment. He's stubborn. He's not really trying to push an agenda too hard. Any specific one. I mean, like, if he would have been a very diligent but also merciless person, I would have considered actually trying a murder on my brother, maybe. A 4-year-old man, maybe this bishop would have said, yeah, we rather have it in one hand and get rid of them, but at the moment, no. And from him personally, from Libach, there's no attempt to murder his brother, because, yeah, they like each other, and there's no reason right now. Down here, Pembroke Castle. Yeah, we still need windmills. Nothing can be built. We have a lot of money, actually. And let's get going and see where we can make use of it. Gladly accept your marriage proposal. Okay. My half-sister Stanland is getting married. Is he now here at my place? Is she moving over there? That would be sad since we wanted to have him around. Where is he coming? This is just staying over here. No, she's staying at my place and he's staying at his place. Why can't I invite him? Lord Murfin's the second player. Yeah, as long as he doesn't have a son. It's gonna be like that. But okay. The advantage of that, of course, is that we could potentially get mercenaries. Or we get more bowmen out. Longbowmen. Oh, yeah, we've got the longbowmen, right? The typical Walesian troops. Well, how did it work again? Longbow They were worse in the beginning, right? But at the long time they take over and get better and better. We're doing mangonels, okay, and he's really stupid actually, Rufon. Yeah, we could use some progress over here. When do we get windmills for the Pembroke Shire Castle? Is windmills here in the early phase? I doubt it. Windmills. Yeah, here it was. So we have to wait really a long time for that. But I feel like I'm gonna use my money to actually increase the size of the longbowman by one size, just to make us a little bit more, yeah, interesting or competitive. And my guardian Godwin spoke to me about the capital sentence that a lowly thief had been given 2 days ago. We wanted to know what I thought of such a harsh penalty for such a small crime. Again, just. That would be... Just is a really great one. Or temperate. It was too much. The punishment should match the crime. We should all be satisfied with what we already have. But temperate is more about... It is kind of weird in combination with this punishment of somebody, because I feel like this is more about consumption. It's not also about temperate, about claims or something. I would more about food and so forth. I mean, of course, I would love to get just, and temperate also would make him a little bit more boring again. However, it is roleplay, and we have the rule with the dice, and I feel like this is, especially in the upbringing of a child, I don't want to make too many like determined decisions. So therefore, I'm rolling the dice once again to decide where he develops to. So let's go, and we roll a 6. And yeah, we should all be satisfied with what we already have. He turns temperate. At least gives some piety and some extra stewardship. I feel like, what, like I said just now, I don't interpret it that he in a versus is the opposite of ambitious or something like this. He's just calm and temperate, yeah, cynical. The weird thing is, this comes, I feel like both of these things, especially temperate, fit into yeah, also some kind of religious faith, but cynical, absolutely not. It's gonna be interesting how we interpret that. Let me know if you have any suggestions how you feel like a 13-year-old in the 10,000th century, how he would like behave up here, like in relation to religion and so forth, especially as a cynical, as a temperate person, but grown up in a Christian environment. Let me know what you think. Here's the map, by the way. So insular Christendom has been basically extinct or made extinct. It's up just up here. There's not a lot of heretics around at the moment, so I don't see a lot of. I mean, of course, church probably is not as super streamlined as we might expect, but okay. And my mother Berngith hath given birth to a son. Since the little one is part of the Upladder dynasty, we should be blessed with a good name. Very interesting. So we get another brother, but well, she was already pregnant when he died. Okay. Well. At least somebody also for new alliances. Can we get aligned with him? In his 5 men, right? Gonna be interesting to see if he somehow is going to get the money together to really feudalize over here, or maybe our duke is gonna do that, but let's see. Arrange marriage to the sensible leverage. I propose a marriage between my son and heir Hybel Morgenbeck and your mother. Yeah, who's that? Lord of Felix. Okay, my mother and his son. No, they were not marrying off my mother to other fellow vassal, like immediately after the death of my father. You can forget about that. No, it's not happening. Clear position, especially I feel like maybe in puberty, this young man learning his knightly and his military education, you know. I feel like this is not the time when we do this, and I feel like this is rather what we do. We try to get our mother to take the vows. However, we need like a piety a bit for that. And in the current situation, I feel like he wouldn't necessarily go on a pilgrimage as a cynical person. Maybe not on the most faithful one, but rather to see stuff. Actually, let's check this out. Maybe this is a not so bad idea. Can we do a pilgrimage as a child? A worldly pilgrimage, of course. I think we'd go to Canterbury. Yeah, not as a child. No, we cannot visit universities or go on pilgrimage as a child. But on the future, either the university or the pilgrimage down here, this might be very interesting for us. Let's keep this in mind, and yeah, let's save up some money. We discovered the Onaga. Is the Onaga or the Mangonels first? Ah, yeah, there. So we're gonna out-tech the Onaga very soon after. I actually would love to focus somewhere else, but it is what it is. Preparing for the future. Soon I will rule for real, without being overseen by fickle guardians and know-it-all teachers. And when I do, I must make sure I have my subjects under my thumb. Kasna is feeble and meek, and I'm sure that my intimidating presence would inspire him to be loyal in the future. Who's Kasnar? That's the young one. Okay, the son of the wet nurse. Or perhaps Gwilym is more worth my attention. He's too weak. Yeah, it's also quite very random, I would say, how we act towards this. I mean, we're not doing it from this very position, but maybe we are pubertist, maybe we beat somebody up, it might happen. So let's roll the dice, 30% chances each. And we're rolling a 3, which will result in come here Gwilym. Beating up the 6-year-old one, very fair. However, our chances are a little bit better than versus Kasna. Doesn't change anything. We intimidate him and we get a weak hook, and he gets... Is he wounded? No, it's good. Okay, whatever. Up Bledin, he's actually... son of my steward, okay, of Bledin and Rhiannon. Well, he's... this is probably quite irrelevant, but is he am I the bully now? Oh, and we didn't check this out. We do have a our half-sister. Okay, first of all, oh, she got married twice. Okay, with Geralt first, the one that died in battle over there. Now we've got this old man. Interesting, this wise man. Anyways, we are friends with Uthir. That's interesting to know. Our nephew. Still, how is he our nephew? I'm not fully convinced half sister. Okay, she's the bastard sister. Okay. So maybe we're gonna keep him close, definitely. My favorite counselor, fascinating and intriguing. I've been watching the council at work, and one counselor in particular, Guardian Godwin, has caught my interest. It is clear to me that we share the same passions. I find myself spending more and more time with the council. Yeah, I mean, he educates us. He's my knight, and I feel like we are through and through. Not through and through. We also calm, but we're turning into kind of knighty also with this calmness and temperateness. But our education, I feel like we follow knightly standards. Want to help out and just like to see him work. I mean, from a game perspective, I would love to get, of course, the +1 here in martial art, but we roll the dice, the 50-50 one, how we act on this. We are calm, but we temperate, but yeah, I feel like we would do both. And we roll a 2. I want to help out, so yeah, let's do that. We help him a little bit with the work and increase our martialship for 8 hits. Commander promoted, and my Marshal Goblin in the end during this work also found a very interesting young man called Athaf Aaron, a very talented young commander, and we will definitely let him join the court. Alright everybody, I feel like this is also a great moment for us to end this very episode. Well, we're gonna see, we have 2 years more before he ends his education and grows into adulthood, so yeah, interesting how Livage III is going to develop, just here in Difford now. Also interesting to see how our brother is going to end up, yeah, how our relationship's gonna be. Quite interesting to see. There's a lot to come, of course, as always, and we're 960. We haven't even crossed the year 1000, so yeah, it's still very interesting, and I'm really enjoying this one. So I hope you too. If you do so, it would be fantastic if you leave me a like and a subscription, since it costs you nothing and pushes me a lot, motivates me a lot. So thank you very much for that. And also let me know, as I managed, like if you have any ideas, just write it down in the comments, or yeah, especially regarding these religious questions, how he would grow up. For a young one, I'm always happy for and really grateful for inspirations, ideas, how these people might act, since I'm also not a psychologist and expert in these cases. So thank you for your participation and so forth. And apart from this, see you next time on the next episode, back with our Bladries. Bye, your Strategy Wolf.